What is up, my brothers and sisters? It's your boy Juice. These people keep saying weather geoengineering, cloud seeding. They keep saying it's the fault of the governor. They keep saying it's Trump's fault. They keep saying because he fired all the NOAA people and the FEMA people. People are always looking to shift the blame on somebody or find reasons of why it happened or find reasons of how they could have stopped it. This is a normal process in death. This is the guilt, the shame, and the would have, could have, should haves that people feel when death occurs. And it doesn't matter how large or small the scale. It could be your own grandmother, a bunch of children. It could be your pet dog getting ran over. It's upsetting, no matter how big the scale or how small. And it doesn't matter if your hamster got eaten by the cat, your pet dog got ran over, your grandmother passed, or children passed. People always look for somebody to put the blame on or what they could have done better. And for instance, they're saying, where was the warnings for Camp Mystic? Why didn't anybody inform them? And no matter where you look, there's a reason why that couldn't happen. You could say inadequate alert systems. You could say bad internet. You could say because they're saying, well, why didn't they get in on an intercom and wake these girls up? And they said, well, the power went out. Well, why didn't their alert go off on their phones? Well, it was bad internet. No matter where you look, no matter who you try to put the blame on, and these people who keep saying weather geoengineering and weather modification, every event that has occurred, the North Carolina floods, the California fires, the Maui fires, and now the Kerrville flood, they've been wrong every time, and yet they keep claiming that this is what it is. For instance, the fires in Maui. They say that the reason the fires in Maui occurred is because they were going to build smart cities. Well, when is that smart city going to be built? It's been a while now. Have they even started? What about the fires in California? They said that occurred too because of smart cities. Well, when are they going to start building it? Have they started? Can you show me some footage or an update? I bet you can. What about the floods in North Carolina? They were saying that was weather geoengineered too. And then they said that the reason why they did that was because they found a bunch of lithium there and they wanted to mine. Well, where's the update and the videos of all these mines going up? Where's all the construction happening? Where's the updates? See, you've been wrong about every event. So why would it be any different for this one? And it says clearly in the King James Version Bible, if you want to get Christian with it, that these things would occur. There would be signs in the sun, the moon, and the stars, earthquakes and the weather. You see, it's our Creator that controls the winds. It's our Creator that controls the oceans. It's our Creator that controls the solar flares. It's our Creator that controls the skies and the weather. It's never been in man's control. They can possibly manipulate it, but they can't control it. And people keep saying cloud seeding and frequencies, but I wonder if these people ever take wind into consideration, because wind blows and wind will carry it somewhere else. So regardless, it doesn't matter how much, let's say you spray over a certain area, you do realize that the winds, the higher you go, are stronger. You know that, right? You do realize no matter how many frequencies you put, you have to have the humidity, you have to have the cloud cover, you have to have enough sun, and the ground has to be a certain temperature. Take hurricanes, for instance. The waters have to be a certain temperature. The winds have to be a certain amount. There has to be enough moisture in the air. And that, you also have to take the Saharan dust into consideration, because that stops hurricanes. And so there's multiple factors at play here. And the perfect ingredients always have to occur. And only the Creator can control such a thing. It doesn't matter how much you spray across the sky. That doesn't mean the other 10 factors that need to be there are controllable, because you can't control the winds at the same time. You can't control the temperatures at the same time. What about the dew points? What about the pressure? You have to take all these things into consideration. People just assume that because the government says one thing or they admit one thing, well, take the Epstein documents that they just admitted. There's nothing really there to look at after all, is there? So then what was all that hype about? Well, they said they had documents. And people keep telling me, oh, but Juice, there's documents and there's proof. Well, then show me the Epstein files. Or wait, there is none after all. How weird. How weird that they can redact those and edit all those documents as well. You don't think they want you to think that they can control the weather and all that? You don't think that this is something they want you to think? People don't take scripture into consideration, nor do they give the Creator any type of credit these days. How funny, isn't it? All these people saying these things. It's also easy for you to say that it was the government or that it was weather geoengineered, because you're not from here. And if you were to look at it yourself and be from here like me, you would see that this is an act of God. All those trees bent over. You know, a lot of those trees are probably 100 years old. They're big and wide. Been there for a long time. And you can say that they were kind of the last of the Mohicans because there's no other trees like it. Yeah, because the land was cleared. People came to live here. So those trees were one of a kind. They were wide, they were tall. There's no other trees like it. And to see all those trees bend back like twigs for miles and miles, you can't help but think to yourself that only God can do this, not man.